blueprints. On behalf of the entire MASC Executive Board, we are honored to welcome you to your 2016-2017 MASC year, Building a Better Leader. This past summer, the MASC Board sat down together to decide what theme really encapsulated our mission here at MASC. In years past, we as student leaders have taken several fascinating journeys. Whether we were surfing the waves of leadership, traveling through space, or going on fascinating safaris, we have learned what it means to be a leader and learned several new skills along the way. But this year, we decided to take a different approach and put our ideas into action. MASC Building a Better Leader is focused on what we can do for others and see our ideas flourish into beautiful masterpieces. You as student leaders this year will be put to the test, trying to make deadlines, create perfect events, set school climates, and the list goes on. You have learned the skills it takes to make a dynamic leader, and now it is your duty to use your tools and skill sets to create a wondrous environment for the students who look up to you every day. Taking all these factors into consideration, MASC Building a Better Leader was born. There are several steps that go into creating a building. The first part into creating any tower is drafting your blueprints. Your blueprints will show you what you need to accomplish and how you're going to put everything together. These will act as your guideline throughout the year and will help keep on track of your goal and whatever that may be. You and the rest of your student council officers have gathered important information, whether it be on your annual retreat or summer meetings, and are finally ready to lay your foundation. The foundation of a building is the most important feature, because this is what is going to make your building stand tall with a firm structure. Your foundation is going to decide the fate of your masterpieces. Maybe, as student leaders, you set a solid example for incoming freshmen and new members to your councils, and set a precedent for the year to come. These characteristics, like laying a solid foundation, will ensure you for a successful year and make sure you and your product cannot be tamed. Today here at Officer Shop, we will finally start the building of our towers and create what we want to see for our councils and communities this upcoming year. The building period can be the longest, tedious, most exciting, and stressful part to your years, because this is where you'll put your dreams into action. Building your projects floor by floor, perfecting each detail, and watching your tower in the sky. Here we will provide you with the tools to get going on your wondrous towers, and are excited to see your finished products this upcoming March in Hyannis. As officers, you were elected to be the project managers, the people to direct operations and lead your crew through all your mysteries of a construction zone. You have the ability to make your product unique and stand out from the rest of the crowd. Throughout your journey, ask yourselves these questions. What do I want to leave for the future generation? And how do I want to leave an impact on my community? We hope for you to have fun, take risks, be bold, and lead your team to something magnificent. Our workshops today, presented to you by MASC, will feature a wide variety of techniques and skills so you can start off your construction period with a bang. Each workshop presented today is designed for you officers, and will have you leaving here today ready to take on anything. However, before we begin, please open up your folders. Inside, please take out the sheet of my favorite builder, Bob the Builder. Bob, as many of you may know, is one of the most famous constructors the world has ever seen. Using his team of tools and his closest companions to handle any conflict thrown at him. Our student councils are very relatable to the lifestyle Bob lives. Being alerted of serious conflicts with no time to spare, having to make the best out of any scenario with the resources we have, and serving the communities around us. You will notice many features on Bob, but please begin by writing your name above Bob's head. Bob is now you. And you'll be the one constructing your projects. To the side of Bob's arm, his right arm, please write one thing you would like to improve upon this year. The movement of waving goodbye symbolizes what you'll be leaving in the past and what you will improve upon in the future. You cannot let the negatives of the past affect you in the future. It's important to enter every situation with a clear mind. To the right of Bob's tool belt, please write the name of one person who has stuck with you throughout your journey of student council. Someone who has inspired you to do more and be the person you are today. This person can be a teacher, a fellow student, or whomever has acted as a tool for you to succeed. On Bob's right leg, please write one thing you are excited about for this year. This can be an event you are planning, or a special time you get to experience with your council. These events are what makes us powerful student council leaders and are what gets us out of bed every morning. On his left foot, please write one word for you and your council to aspire to. This word or phrase is something that really sums up you and your council and encapsulates the message you give off to your students in school. This is your go-to statement, and you will serve to remind you your purpose through the roughest of times. Which part? So on the top of Bob's head, you write your name, and his right arm waving goodbye is something you will be leaving in the past and improving upon this year. On his left leg, and his tool belt is someone who has stuck with you through student council. On his right leg, it's one thing you're excited about for this year, and his left leg is one word you and your council aspire to. As I mentioned previously, Bob the Builder and his crew are incredibly resilient. He has gone through the toughest of scenarios and always ends up with a smile on his face because he knew he had made a difference for others. I want you to ask your councils, can we fix it? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. When you are finished, please put Bob back in your folders. This will serve as a reminder for you throughout the year, and in the toughest of times to look back on this for what you thought today. We will now begin with our workshop for today's events. Our workshops offer a variety of topics, including Book of Excellence organization, working with charities, and everything in between. We hope you make the most of your day here at Holy Cross and learn all the necessary skills to build a better leader. At this time, please open your folders and take out your ticket for the 9:35 workshop session. All officers and workshop presenters, please proceed to your designated workshop areas. We will meet back in the ballroom after the second workshop is presented.